Hello everyone, we're back with more tributes, so welcome to another video on our channel News Faster. This video features a list of American actors who died recently or within the last few days. Number 1. Amir Abdur-Rahim. According to the institution, Amir Abdur-Rahim, the head basketball coach for the men's team at the institution of South Florida, passed away on Thursday due to complications following a medical procedure. At 43, he was seen by young coaches as a budding talent. The procedure's nature and any complications were not disclosed. Authentic, driven, and his infectious personality captivated all of Bulls Nation, stated Michael Kelly, USF's vice president for athletics. Abdur-Rahim was hired by the Bulls prior to the 2023 to 2024 season, and with the most wins in program history, 25-8. He guided the team to their first ever regular season American Athletic Conference, AAC Championship. In addition, he was selected the AAC Coach of the Year after leading the Bulls to their first ever top 25 ranking. Kelly went on to say, "Coach Abdur-Rahim has a lasting effect on our student athletes, the university, and the community. To ensure they have the resources they need to deal with this tremendous loss, we are supporting those closest to him, including his family, team, and athletic staff." Abdur-Rahim was the head coach of the Kennesaw State Owls for 4 seasons prior to joining Tampa. The Owls finished 1-28 in 2019 to 2020, but under Abdur-Rahim, the program recovered and advanced to the NCAA tournament 3 years later. The Owls concluded 2022 to 2023 with a 26-9 record and won both the regular season and tournament titles in the Atlantic Sun Conference, ASUN. In the first round of the NCAA tournament, the program would fall to Xavier, which was seeded 3rd. Abdur-Rahim contributed unmatched enthusiasm, achieved unprecedented success, and helped generate unforgettable memories for Bulls Nation. According to USF President Rhea Law, "I was constantly motivated by Coach Abdur-Rahim's leadership during my time working with him, and I genuinely appreciated his genuine approach to establishing a connection with our entire student body," Law added. His impact on the university community, coaching staff, and student athletes will endure forever. 6 of Abdur-Rahim's 13 brothers, including his older brother Sharif, the current president of the NBA G League and a 12-year NBA veteran, played collegiate basketball. In a 2023 interview with CNN's Coy Wire, Abdur-Rahim claimed that when he thought back on his childhood, appreciative was the first word that sprung to mind. He talked about his late father as well. Wire was informed by an emotional Abdur-Rahim, "I just want him to know that he raised a man. And when I say that he brought up a man of character, you know, someone of moral character, someone who is concerned about his neighborhood." Abdur-Rahim's 3 children and wife, Ariane, survive him. USF will play number 21 Florida in Jacksonville to start the 2024 to 2025 regular season. On November 12th, the Bulls will play their first home game against Arkansas Pine Bluff. Number 2, Jack Jones. Jack Jones, a crooner who won a Grammy and is best known for the theme song of the television program The Love Boat, passed away. He was 86. After fighting leukemia for over 2 years, Jones passed away Wednesday night at a hospital in Rancho Mirage, California, according to a statement from his manager, Milt Suchin. Jones started performing in the 1950s and went on to win 2 Grammy Awards for Best Vocal Performance in the 1960s, one for the song Wives and Lovers and one for Lollipops and Roses. In later years, he received multiple Grammy nominations, including one for the 1999 CD Jack Jones Paints a Tribute to Tony Bennett. His theme song for the television program Love Boat peaked at number 37 on the Billboard U.S. Adult Contemporary Songs list in 1980. Jones also frequently appeared on the well-known romantic comedy program when celebrities like Gene Kelly and Janet Jackson would go on cruises and fall in love with each other. Jones's beautiful voice and memorable performances lit up the show, according to a social media account for the American television variety show The Ed Sullivan Show, which ran for decades. The account was put on X on Thursday. The post stated, "His music will inspire us forever. Jack, thank you for the memories. May you rest in peace." In particular, The Impossible Dream, a cover of the most popular song from the 1965 Broadway musical Man of La Mancha, became culturally ubiquitous through Jones's frequent TV appearances, even though it peaked at number 135 on the Hot 100, where it had to compete against more clearly youthful fare. As it continued to be a staple of his live performances over the decades, Stephen Holden of the New York Times wrote that his rendition of what had become a standard transforms the sentimental warhorse into an anthem of personal determination, not only to keep moving, but to get better. Number 3. Johnny Turner. Senate President Robert Stivers said in a statement on behalf of the Senate Majority Caucus that Republican State Senator Johnny Turner of Kentucky passed away on Tuesday. It is with heavy hearts that we share the news of Senator Johnny Turner's passing Tuesday evening following a hard-fought battle with injuries sustained in his recent accident. The statement continues, according to the Associated Press, Turner, who died at the age of 76, was injured last month when he fell from a lawnmower into an empty swimming pool. Whether serving in the U.S. Army, serving in the state Senate and House of Representatives, or practicing private law, Johnny dedicated his life to uplifting others. At the core of everything he did was his steadfast dedication to the people of Eastern Kentucky, his constituency, brothers and sisters in Christ, whom he so lovingly called his people, according to Stivers. State Senator Philip Wheeler wrote on Facebook that Turner was a giving individual. Johnny's generosity was a testament to his ardent Christian faith. In a nutshell, Wheeler stated, "Johnny was among the most giving individuals I have encountered encountered. Rejoice in the Lord's presence and rest in peace, dear friend. You finished your task here." U.S. Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell also shared his thoughts about Turner. "I remember crossing paths with Johnny to survey the damage left by the devastating floods that hit eastern Kentucky," McConnell recalled in a statement. Johnny was on the scene ankle-deep in mud, his equipment from home in tow, ready to help folks in Letcher County. That's just who he was, a good man who loved the mountains and its people. Write-in candidates typically receive far fewer votes than candidates whose name appears on the ballot, but the one who receives the most in Senate District 29 will still receive a 4-year term as senator, with no special election coming into play. The Senate district includes Bell, Floyd, Harlan, Knott, and Letcher counties, where there are 92,704 registered voters. The majority of these are registered Democrats, though voters in the Appalachian region typically favor Republican candidates for state and federal offices.